On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. To credit that sack to Robert Quinn. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Yeah, he's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Back to throw. Fields. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape. Now for 3rd. Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, LA. Deshaun Jackson, 88 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. On first down, Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They run. Montgomery. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Fields now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up in 10. Here's Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deshaun Jackson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, yeah, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half. But that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 24, Fields. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. On play action, Fields. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
And in 2020, this unit was again one of the best defenses in the NFL. They can bring a lot of heat with their pass rush. As a group, they finished with 53 sacks last season, second only to the Steelers' 56, and a lot of it was interior pressure.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. With it is Jackson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Play action. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 40 yards. And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Fields. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Fields. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. That's caught out left by Perriman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Woods. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Fields going to get this to Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. Now it's Fields. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Devontae Harris. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Brashad Perriman, 76 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play it.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now he's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Rams. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Play action. It's Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here comes Grant on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Fields on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's got some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now Fields. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. Touchdown, Chicago! Marquise Goodwin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Once more Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chitty on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They find some open field here, and he makes it all the way down to the 31. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
On first down, Akers finding room to the 20, and he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Touchdown! That's caught. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
From the 50, here's Fields.
And he finds his tight end, Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down, not so hot, 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
To the air again, Fields.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually had 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards that time. They'll run with Montgomery, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Running for it, Montgomery. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. So Montgomery denied on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Stafford. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for L.A., it's a victory for Matthew Stafford in his first game as a member of someone other than the Lions. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.